Hey, my name is Chris. This is Key Farm. Today we're going to do a review of the Predator 212 2-inch water pump from Harbor Freight. But first, we have to take that other Predator powered vehicle to get over to where it's at. First, I'm going to walk over there. I got a helper over here. Actually, they knocked down the hot wire to my pumpkin patch, and there's donkeys in the pumpkin patch. But I digress. Back to the water pump. So, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to show you my setup where I got it pulling water out of the creek. And then we're going to pump it through 100 feet of fire hose. And then we're going to go from fire hose to 100 feet of regular water hose. I'm just going to show y'all what it does. Alright, so there's a creek that runs through the farm. And here is where the water pump currently lives. So I bought the hose that goes with it. That's that green line right there. It goes down, you just throw it out in the creek. And if we can zoom in, it's got a strainer on the end. Now, I have 5 of these Predator engines on different things. This is the one that is the least amount took care of, because it lives down here on the creek bank all through the summer. Of course, it's put up in the winter and took care of, but it does have the hardest life. Now, it hasn't been crunked today, so let's see what happens. Slide it over, click it to on. Go ahead and wind it up. It'll take it just a minute to prime. Alright, it should be priming up, and we'll hear the sound of the engine change in just a minute. Just heard the engine change, and the water hose is filling up, or the fire hose rather. You had to bear with me with all the weeds, the tractor's been broke. Alright y'all, so we are 100 feet from the pump, going through 100 feet of fire hose. Remember, it's pulling uphill right now 8 feet, which lowers your flow dramatically the higher you have to pull water. And then the longer hose you go through, that lowers it as well. But even with all of that, we still got this much water on the end. So in just the time I've been up here, it's already flooding the ground. Alright, now I'm going to pause this, cut the pump off, and I'm going to put the nozzle on it. Alright y'all, I got the nozzle on. I'll show you how much of a difference you can make with that. So if you were going to use this to water anything, let's face it, I use it to water pumpkins, and pumpkins require a lot of water. This thing here, right now, we're 8 feet up from the creek and 100 feet off of it. And we got this kind of volume. Alright y'all, so you've seen what it'll do 100 feet of fire hose with and without the nozzle. Now, when I need to be even further from the pump, I'll just take a regular old garden hose. This is a 100 foot by 3/4 garden hose from Harbor Freight. I think with a coupon you can get it for like 30 bucks. And what I do is I just shove it down in there, and I have this clamp here. And as I'm tightening this up, I'm going to edit most of it out because it's real boring and all I have is channel locks, not a screwdriver on me. So, it's going to take a minute. But anyway, I put a piece of rubber in there so as not to hurt my hose. And I just make it so that I definitely have the threads past there. So as it tries to push it out, And look, it's gonna leak, but we're gonna have so much volume of water on the other end, it's not gonna matter. All right, so that's tight enough, and like I said, it's gonna leak, but the goal is not to leak. So. All right, when we fire the pump back up, you'll already be out there. All right, friends, we are 200 feet from the source, and we still got that kind of water pressure through a 3/4 hose. Now, I don't know about you, but that's twice what I have. Let's see if I got this thing pointed right. That's at least twice what I have at the house. So that's significant water, even 200 feet away. And I told you where I connected the two hoses, we're going to have a significant leak. We do. But I mean, this is, like I said, you could build a manifold and you could be well away from the pump and still have plenty of pressure. Alright, so, all that to say this. If you could get a pump that is as quality as mine, you should go buy one today if you're considering it. I've had mine for probably 14 months now. It sat on the creek bank all last summer, cranks every time I need it to. I used mine over the winter a little bit on a project boat, trying to use it for propulsion. It's kind of interesting. I'll put a link to it up there. As far as Predators, like I said, I have 5 of them, and I don't have problems out of any of them. The oldest one I've had is only 1.5 years old. It's my generator. But I can't find a problem with any Predator engine. Maybe when they get some age on them, I won't feel that way. But right now, I continue to buy them for every little project I do. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video, check out some of our other stuff. We've put a Predator in a golf cart. We've repowered a tiller. I have a Predator engine on a 1941 Farmall tractor. And that's kind of my pride and joy right now. Alright, so I'm Chris from Key Farm. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you educate your purchase. And watch some of these other videos. Love God, love people, and keep watching Key Farm.